So Vesper's token economics, fundamentally, there is a 10 million token supply of VSP. That's the token, the heart of the Vesper system, kind of brings it all together in terms of our revenue model and how it operates. About 2/3, so 65%, is going to the community. First off, so that's an important piece. Majority of the pie going to the to incentives and reward market participants in Vesper, and I think that's it's a really important piece. What we have learned from other token economics and DeFi was to have a reserve, and that reserve is purposeful to maintain as further incentives for developers, for the community, and for other business development efforts to really grow the Vesper ecosystem. Not having a treasury, and we've seen some of the issues with other token economics where no dry powder, kind of limits how you can incentivize others. A big piece of our model is to provide incentives for third-party developers. They get a 5% cut of the revenue, and it's a really important piece to create those incentives and the alignment to the Vesper ecosystem. So really happy to have that there as a essentially a growth fund for Vesper. The rest of the token economics, so the 10%, the strategic partner round, which we just covered in the previous stages of those participants, and then the founders and advisors have 25%. So 20% to Block in the team, and then 5% to our advisors. A couple of points, and the detail of this will be provided in the Medium post, but some of the vesting and other dynamics. So the team vesting, I know that's an important one to enunciate and underline, flows out over 12 months, as does the advisors and the investors. So it goes out ratably 1/12 a month for the next year. And then just to touch upon the incentivized trading pairs. So there's a million tokens there that's distributed over a year, heavy on the first 90 days. And that's going to be pretty much distributed on an 80-20 split between Uniswap and SushiSwap, and we're also have a small allocation for Loopring. So that's the incentivized trading pairs, and the LPs have a pretty meaningful stake there to, again, make sure that the liquidity incentives are right, or as close to right as we can get them. Beyond that, the incentivized launch pool. So these are our three initial pools. These are the Vesper Grow pools. So you deposit ETH, earn ETH, deposit wrap Bitcoin, earn wrap Bitcoin, USDC, etc. And so those pools are incentivized with about a quarter of the mintage, and so it's a big piece of the incentive, and again, that is feathered out over the next 12 months, heavy in the first 90 days to kind of get that flywheel initiated.